Okay, so let me talk now about another unique project I had. Usually when I take jobs, you're probably the same way, you've got to have them within driving distance so that you can go to the job because you go there all the time. With this job, this was how I got to the job. So this was a little bit of a longer commute. And so not only did I fly all the way to Africa, but then I'd hop in this single-engine plane and fly out into the Kalahari Desert in the middle of Botswana. And then once we landed, then we'd hop in this safari jeep and head out to the safari. So one of the things that struck me once I was there was realizing that the construction means and methods are very different in Africa. And there's not very much regulation. Obviously, there's no OSHA fall protection on this re-roofing project here. So the guys are just out there just doing it. And there's very little documentation. There's not a lot of blueprints and plans. These guys are setting a foundation. You can see they basically just pulled their strings and set their posts, and they're just going at it. But the interesting thing is that although the construction means and the methods are so different, that key component of communication is still there. It's just as important. I had to change the way I communicated. I couldn't be sending text messages and emails as much, but that communication was just as important, even halfway around the world. So the way the safari camp works is it's in a national park in Botswana, so you can't build any permanent structures. So everything is constructed out of canvas tents that are actually disassembled at the end of the year. So we start by building a wooden platform. We can get away with building that. That's the only permanent structure that we can have. And then we set up these metal poles, and then they go in and hang these canvas tents up. And when they're done, it's actually pretty nice. This is the dining hall in one of the safari tents. So it does not, you really wouldn't think that you're in a tent in the middle of the desert. Even the swimming pool is tented so that people can enjoy a nice swim without the intense sun of the African. So this is it. It's these tents that are literally in the middle of the Kalahari Desert in Botswana. But again, you know, you go halfway around the world, people are people. They have the same issues, the same communication challenges, the same approaches that I used for my construction management in Southern California were just as important in Southern Africa.